Planet Coaster 2 is right around the corner, and I think with that being said, it is time to jump back into Planet Coaster 1 and see exactly what made this game great and what made our community fall in love with it. So let's jump into one last scenario in Planet Coaster. So, like a lot of people, back in 2016, I heard this little game called Planet Coaster was coming out by the same people who made Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and I just could not wait to jump onto it. Now, back in the early days of the original alpha, the game was nothing like the game we have today. But this childlike charm that the game still has was there. And that showed our community exactly what we were going to be looking forward to. So this little scenario I've set up here, and I will upload this to the workshop if you guys want me to, is a 20 by 20 small mini park. And it's got all the charm and character of the game to show. It has got an easy, medium and a hard objective to achieve, which, looking at them, should be easy, but the space is very, very challenging. So the very first thing that we're going to have to do is place 3 rides, and as you can see by scale, this park is not the biggest at all, so we're going to have to get very creative with how we place these rides in this park to maximise the most space that we can get out of this area, because I think it'll be doable, but we've got to fit roller coasters, we've got to fit rides, I've even put on the challenges, we've got to fit a hotel in here. So this entire theme park that you're looking at is going to be full to the brim with rides and attractions. So we've got to make use of every little available space in here. And that little ladybird ride that you've just seen there was off the Theme Majors toolkit, and I couldn't resist it. I thought it looked cute. I really hope in Planet Coaster 2 we do get actual rides that look like that, because I like that sort of style. It just adds an extra dimension of realism to a game that is already so realistic. But when you're in theme parks, when you're walking around these sort of places, you see rides like that. They just make the perfect sort of filler areas. So here you can see I've pulled out the whirlywig, and I'm just playing about with the park's border, because we want to see how we can maximise space. And luckily, it does go out just slightly past the wall. So if we get creative here, we can maximise our space and make it look like everything's still inside the park. Because this is what we've had to do with Planet Coaster, we've had to get creative. So, if we just get the kickflip in there, and watch, if I back that right into the corner, and trust me, all the tricks that we've learned over the years, this will look spot on. So, trust me on this one. So, I'm going to turn the speed up, we're going to start building this, we are going to try and cover the first 3 objectives on this. Let's watch, let's see how we draw, and I will see you shortly. So hopefully now you should start to see my plan coming together. If you see the way I take the terrain tool and colouring in between the paths, we can sort of create like the plaza areas that we're going to see in Planet Coaster 2. Here I am just playing about with a little bit of signage there, so I wanted to add a bit more realism to this park, because I do want to go for a highly realistic park. The wall boundaries, everything restricting us, looked amazing, and I'm trying to see if I can match the theming. But I will leave you to watch, leave you to enjoy, and I will catch you when we've got all of the objectives done. Now, I hope you enjoyed watching that, guys. The only other task we have left to complete the bronze on this scenario is we have to hire 10 entertainers. Now, when I set this up, that was meant to be 3, but we're going to roll with it because I guarantee I'm going to end up having to fire half of them to cover the wage bill for this park. But could you imagine a park with more entertainers than there is rides? But I really do hope you liked what you see and want to come back and watch more, because I have a lot of ideas for this park and I really want you to come and see them. There we go. We've got the bronze medal. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.